Hello. It's the middle of the night. I can't sleep, so I figure I might as well do a book presentation. The book Wake by Lisa McMann. This was a very good book. I read it the other night while we were going on a band trip, and I was chaperoning, so it took me about 3.5, maybe 4 hours at most to read the whole thing. It's very fast-paced, moves very quick, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to reading the rest of the trilogy. Anyway, the book Wake is mostly about Janie. She has a certain kind of special power that would be kind of cool, but also kind of a curse to have. She can easily get into other people's dreams. In fact, it's so easy she does it automatically without being able to really be able to stop it. If she's walking by somebody else who's asleep, she's automatically in their dream, even though she's not really asleep. And that can definitely be a problem because the older she gets, the more people sleep at school and the more she gets drawn into their dreams when they're asleep in the middle of class, and it causes her to have some major problems too. There's a couple of chapters near the beginning when she's getting used to this and learning how to deal with it and learning how to kind of escape the room when she notices somebody else is starting to nod off. But of course that causes problems the older she gets because you can't just get up and pretend like you're sick or anything. This is mostly a book for high school students, maybe some of the stronger 8th grade readers. There's a lot of some thematic elements that make it a little bit more for older readers, as well as a lot of pretty bad language. So I wouldn't recommend it for just anybody, and certainly not 7th grade or below. Janie has the problem of being able to get into other people's dreams, and that includes nightmares. When she's driving down the road one day in her car, she accidentally drives by somebody's house where they're asleep. They've got a window open, and she's immediately drawn into their dreams. And it's a particular nightmare where they're being abused or turning into a monster of some kind, and it's very disturbing to her. So she tries to avoid that entire road in the future. She winds up having her car into the ditch and trying to find out how to get out of this kind of situation so that she doesn't get into this person's dreams again. It's almost like she's afraid she's in somebody's memories more than an actual dream. It turns out that there's a particular guy that she kind of likes, and he kind of likes her, and there's a little bit more of a romance that develops as we continue. I don't want to spoil too much of the story, but she thinks that she's going crazy, and eventually she finds that there is somebody that she can talk to about it, and she begins to learn how to deal with some of this and how to actually help people in their dreams and help people in their life as well, help them learn to cope with some of the things that they have nightmares about and dream about and can't seem to get over in their own life. I really like how this entire book was like an introduction to the rest of the trilogy, and I'm looking forward to finding out how she uses this power, or this curse, however you want to look at it, in a way to help other people and to help solve crimes. Again, I don't want to give too much away, so I might do like a spoiler alert in some other video or something. I'm looking forward to reading the other two, but hopefully not trying to read them in the middle of the night. They're not necessarily scary, but they can be a little bit disturbing. So I hope you've enjoyed this late night book chat, and look forward to reading the rest of this series with me.